You know, like.
I want you to say that you know her well enough that she'll do something.
Yeah, I know Bella Thorne, but I'm not like that close with her, and so, I don't know.
But like, haven't you guys been doing stuff for her for like 3 years?
Yeah.
You could just ask.
I loved.
Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable to ask people like that for favors.
I loved when she came out about like her experiences at Disney. That was the shit. You should have her on the podcast and have her talk about that stuff.
You guys don't understand. You guys act like that's something that can just happen.
Well, you could send her a nice treatment or something.
Rudi just looked at me like with this confused face. Yeah, that's how it works, dude. People like Bella Thorne don't just come on this podcast. They just don't do it.
I guess I misunderstood. I thought you guys were like closer than I guess you are.
I thought you wanted her for your OnlyFans.
We're not closer. We're not that close.
Gotcha.
You know?
That's all you had to say. You know?
I did say that.
Okey pokey.
We started, huh?
Yeah, so and can you try to just like talk into the mic, and you too, Rudi?
We started, right?
Yeah. We have Rudi here.
Hello.
Rudi Skiba, who is just like a cool 24-year-old girl who's been on the podcast a few times. On the last time she was on the podcast, we had another guest who didn't let her talk at all. So we have her on again because we just recently faked our death, and she was the voice of that. And a lot of people are judging her and saying a lot of mean things to her, and she has 20 days sober. And I just thought we should talk a little bit about it.
I mean, it's dying down quite a bit.
Oh yeah, that's what'll happen, right?
Yeah. It's not as bad as it was like even yesterday. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like
hello? Yeah. Keep talking.
Subsiding.
Yeah.
But I mean, anytime that someone like tries to come into this group because you guys have quite a bit of clout, people are just going to think that I'm trying to ride your coattails when I've like
it's
literally
like funny
known
though, because
you.
like we don't. Yes, hello, who is this? It's funny though, because oh shit, it's fucking Johnny.
Should we hold up?
Oh shit, it's Johnny.
Johnny,
what up,
what's
Johnny?
up?
Is that bad? Oh, what's up, bro? Is that bad or good?
It's Billy.
Here, man. I got 22 days.
Fuck yeah.
Nice
He's got
work.
22 days. No, we're here right in the middle of a podcast with Rudi and Billy. Billy says congratulations.
Yeah, well, give my love, man. Hey, mail me that book so I can follow along and just check in on Mondays.
Oh, can you jump in the meeting on Monday?
Well, no. We're good. We can't use computers or phones or anything. But you can write me and send me that book, and then I can call on Monday.
Yes, I will.
I call like once a week.
I will get on that. Does
He
Danielle?
sounds positive.
Does Danielle have the address there?
Yeah, for sure. But I can't call her or anything.
Okay, well, I'm really happy to hear from you, and you're on the podcast.
You too.
You're on the podcast right now. So Johnny has 21 days.
3.
It's 23 days, bro. It's fucking amazing. It's a miracle.
Sane again.
It's a miracle.
Tell Billy I said hey.
He's here. He says hi, and I just want you to know we're fucking proud of you, and we can't wait to do art with you when you get back.
Yeah, dude, I love you guys, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, dude. You guys have a great night.
Okay, man. You too. All right. Okay. I don't know why I answered that, but guess I'm kind of glad I did. No.
Yeah, he sounds really positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike you.
Yeah.
Billy's been
What
on
is
one.
your fucking problem?
You don't know that I'm a motherfucker?
I
mean, I'm a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, I guess I don't. I guess I didn't really know that. I guess like you were shit was so bad for you for a while, that like now that it's like kind of good, you're like get to be an asshole. Is that kind of what's happening?
I guess so, yeah.
It's weird. It's almost like you were so defeated, you know, a couple months ago, that you were just walking around with your head low and you were just grateful to have a place to live and to be a part of something new. And then now it's almost like your alcoholism's like, fuck all this shit. I'm going to be a dick again or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
That's kind of how it works.
Well, I think it's pretty amazing and profound of you to at least be able to see that and admit that.
You know, and today I'm just on one, you know, my connection with the Holy Ghost is kind of waning a bit. You know, when I'm doing the deal and praying and meditating, I'm usually better.
Yeah, man, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Big time, dude. Big time. I'm not doing great.
Sorry.
But I mean, I'm better. I just talked to my sponsor.
Bless you.
Or I just talked to my sponsee for 3 hours. We basically did his whole 4-step.
Wow.
And I feel so much better. Let's do my 8-step.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Why do I never know what I need to do?
I don't know. That's how the steps work. It scrambles in your head. It's like the disease is keeping you from doing what you need to do.
Yeah. But I need to...
You need to make a list.
I made a list. Oh, wait.
Well, if you made it, let's go over it.
A list of what?
All the people you've harmed in your life, and you got to like really kind of be thorough about it.
So wait, I didn't even start that yet? I thought I started that.
I don't know. I think you said you did also.
Rudi,
Yes,
what are you doing?
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Veronica just walked by in the bathroom like super lit. Like, hold on a second. What are you laughing at?
My contacts are dry because I pulled an all-nighter.
We're doing the
You didn't sleep?
podcast right now, and I just saw we're doing the podcast with Rudi and Billy.
Wait, Veronica, you didn't sleep at all last night?
No, she did, and I just saw Veronica walk by in the background, just like lit up, like real lit. You're lit up. What? I can't see you. You're so far away. Do that one more time.
Can't react that shit.
Yeah, that's genuine shit right there.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you just got to throw one up on TikTok and not
I
even.
just want to talk all about me.
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
No, I want Rudy's got she's got her.
I mean, I'm just, you know. Someone just commented on my TikTok. I did not have the choice. It came up and it said sheep, because people for some reason think that like people like Wickham and I are like brainwashed puppets, and they'll put that on our TikTok sometimes. And it's like, you know what? We want to work here, and you probably do too. And that's why you're pissed, you know?
Yeah, well, it's not sheep. It's you see an opportunity and you're taking advantage of it. I mean, how else to get anywhere in life?
I'm just doing what I'm decent at, which is, you know?
Yeah. And this situation is an opportunity for you.
Totally.
So what, just starve the haters is what I've realized. Because somehow, like what Hamish said last night, they're vampires. Mm-hmm. You can get a lot of nice comments and then you get a few nasty ones. And if you bite, you're hooked with that negative vibe all day.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, TikTok isn't really healthy for a recovering alcoholic, but I'm doing my best to just be strong about it and actually learn something from it, instead of thinking that like these people who have negative things to say actually hate me with no context whatsoever.
Yeah, they don't even know you.
Danielle said, hurt people. And like, I keep having to remind myself that.
We did a whole podcast on that.
That's why I sent out that post the other day.
Yeah.
Because it's a form of violence, I believe.
Oh, totally. I mean, it's like brutalizing someone into submission with their words to a certain extent.
Only if you bite, though. But yeah, it's like you're trying to hurt people.
Mm-hmm. I'm not really interested in hurting anyone back. I
can relate. Like right now,
yeah.
I could go with that and hurt people, but it's just fucked up.
Yeah.
And it just makes me hurt more too. It doesn't help anybody anywhere for any reason.
No, I mean, it's just not. It's best to, not the big book, but the actual book, the Bible.
You read the Bible?
I read the Bible. Bible. Yeah, just
recently
treat people how you want to be treated,
Yeah.
And I do my best to not combat those negative comments and emotions.
Well, the key phrase is there, you try to do your best. We all have to try. It takes effort to be kind and loving.
Yeah. So there is try. Not
well,
only
strive.
do.
You can say strive, try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat just dipped.
That's okay. He's distracted.
By his wifey that he loves also much.
Yeah, maybe that. But anyway, let's talk a little bit. He wants to talk about you. You got 20 days today.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the deal.
I'm doing the deal.
Which is a big deal because, okay, when a newcomer comes to me and they're like, I want a sponsor, I want to get sober, blah, blah, blah. My thought in my mind is, dude, you're not going to make it. But okay, call me every day. Call me every day.
Yeah.
And you probably won't even do that. But a very, very few, a very select few do get sober and stay sober for a while. Mm-hmm. Most people don't stay sober, but at least it's a seed, it's a start, it's something to fall back on. So I have a pessimistic opinion because 98% of the people who try to get sober and stay sober do not. Most of them die loaded. So it's a big deal, and it's a complete life changer.
What do you see in me?
Oh, I don't know if you're going to stay sober or not, but I'm glad you're doing it.
Yeah. But you have a pessimistic attitude about...
I like you, Rudi, for now, yeah.
For now.
Uh-huh. Like I'm a motherfucker, so...
You aren't a motherfucker.
I kind of am.
You're just trying to play tough right now.
No, I have a shitty attitude.
Today, most days you don't.
Oh, that's nice of you to say, yeah. I try not to.
It's just, you're not a motherfucker. You've just had a hard couple of months. It's not... Yes, you've had hard experiences, but I'm talking about recently.
You know what? I think I'm mourning the loss of my family, finally. My soul wants to ramble now.
Then go ahead. Knock yourself out.
No, I mean ramble like on the road, like get on the road.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I'm mourning the loss of my family and my soul wants to ramble, wants to travel. I grew up traveling.
What?
Where all did you go?
My parents were climbers, so I spent a lot of time in Yosemite. And what is that, Camp 4? It's kind of a legendary spot now. And just driving to different states and mountains to climb mountains back in the early 70s.
All right, Here we go. Enough of this small talk shit. I'm ready to go there.
Go where?
Explain what you did, why you did it, and what happened.
We're talking
Don't
about
worry. We're going to go back to Billy and his shitty attitude.
We're talking about the movie, though?
Don't you worry about that and about your life and all that stuff. But I want to get right to this because something just happened.
Right to Rudi.
something big just happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we faked our own death, and we got 23,000 views on a short film that we made starring Rudi. It's kind of a big deal, bro. Like, that's like what we just did on YouTube. Like, for us, it's a huge step.
I recognize.
It's a huge step. So I just want to just talk.
Did I not give you a high five and congratulate you?
No, you did, bro.
I didn't, Rudi, but high five.
So I just want Rudi to explain everything. Pretend like someone's sitting next to you right now that has no idea what the fuck just happened.
Okay. So it was Wednesday, this past week, 2 days prior to that, so Monday, Wickham and I came up with the idea, because I was getting a lot of fucking weird comments on TikTok about how I'm suspect and I'm a negative energy and that I'm a vampire and a leech on Veronica and Pat. And I was like, you know what? These motherfuckers are kind of crazy. So what if we like play into that idea for Halloween? And I told Wickham that I could just go nuts and fake kill Veronica, Pat, and Danielle. And then we went out to Joshua Tree because Pat and Veronica were going away for like a little vacay to get some alone time, and we decided we were all going to go for the first day and shoot a horror film or a slasher film where I murder all of my friends. And
it was Halloween too, which made it cool.
We released it on Halloween, but it was this past week.
Yeah.
And so we were shooting the first kill scene, which is where I slit Pat's throat. And before that, I was shooting a scene where I'm kind of freaking out, and I was like running my finger along the serrated part of a knife, and I accidentally like cut my finger, and I started like squeezing the blood because I was like, okay, well, if we're going to use blood, we might as well use real blood. And I started wiping it on my face for the fucking scene. And then I go out and I slit Pat's throat. And
wow, that's authentic. I saw that. That's all I've seen is that one little thing you put out there.
Yeah, that's real.
Wait, what thing?
Just the first little...
That's all you've seen?
That's all I've seen.
Why haven't you watched the movie?
We're supposed to watch it on Halloween, but I don't know.
We did watch it on Halloween.
I think I was on a phone call.
Okay, so you're...
I'm getting to it.
Well, yeah, but you're like not, though. You're talking about the movie.
No, I'm going to get to it. We shot your kill scene, and then you were like, hey, Rudi, you have blood on your face. You look creepy. Let's post a post of you saying, hey, an accident happened. You're not going to hear from Pat and Veronica for a while.
Well, that was actually my plan from like the gate.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I did not know.
Yeah, so a lot of things happen around here, and
why did you say a while? That's what tripped me up. Like, why didn't you just say again?
it was just.
It's more vague that way.
Yeah, it was perfect, bro. She did it. I said because I told her what to say. And it was, you're not going to be hearing from him for a while. Like, because picture saying it the other way. You're not going to be hearing from Pat anymore. It just doesn't sound as good, you know? No. It just, like, sometimes I just...
You wanted to keep the mystery.
Like sometimes I just... Certain things just say better. And I was just... Like, I also gave her lines for the other... post too, which she takes with we work really well together. I'm so glad. She's amazing. Like I give her stuff, and she just fucking I can't wait to do more shit with you. It's gonna be awesome. And she just like did it. It's so fucking. Sometimes I'll be working with her. I mean, this goes back to years ago when we were in the bed. And like, so I've worked with other girls that I was like that I've been attracted to, and I'm like, you know, we might have to kiss, like, you know, just basically I just want to fuck, you know. Mm-hmm. But like with her, it's not like that. With her, like she told me, she's like, look, I'm down to kiss you if I need to. And I was like, damn, like
maybe she's thinking that.
No.
Rudi has gone to places where I'm filmed, because I filmed almost a whole, like half a fucking movie with her, the Learning to Lose movie about the sober companion thing. And she's gone places that made me feel uncomfortable. Because she's like actually going for it. And I'm not an actor. So I don't really go into the thing. I'm thinking about, where's the camera? Are we getting the lines? Are we going to get distribution? How much money am I spending? What's going on with Wicca? I'm not like in the moment the way she is ever, because I've never had enough. I've never been able to just like relax and let go and just focus on the thing, because I'm looking at my guy who's fucking holding the camera wrong, and I'm worried about the sound, and there's just a bunch of shit I'm thinking about, you know? So I can't really, but she went there, and I, before we did this, I thought, oh wow, what if we like went to Joshua Tree and we played with like reality a little bit and like faked accident or something. I didn't really know what it was. At first it was Veronica was going to kill me. Or I don't know. We didn't really have it all fully figured out yet. But once I was on the floor, I wasn't even supposed to die during the day.
No.
But Wickham was like, yo, we should just shoot the scene now while it's daylight out. And like, because Veronica was gone, and it just... So then she killed me, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Now then when they come home, they're going to be like, where's Pat? And it just like, it all kind of just came together in this organic way.
Yeah.
But Rudi was like, yo, I want to put blood on his face. And I'm like, dude, that's like corn. Who would put blood on my face? But she like made it work. It was cool, because she was like in that like psychopathic place. She like went there, and you can like see it in the thing. It's pretty cool. But so then she said, oh, and I didn't post that video for another day. I didn't post that video till we left Joshua Tree. Wickham had the footage and was like working on the edit. Actually, Wickham sent me a cut of the edit. And then, I posted, he was like, I'm almost done with I was like, you're almost done with the first cut, like literally like less than 24 hours after we shot it, which is a lot. That's like a huge undertaking to edit.
Yeah, you guys came back tired.
Yeah.
Well, these two were.
And then this fool he didn't stop though. He made the whole thing. He did not stop, because that's the kind of passion he has in him. That's the kind of...
He was into it.
Well, he's been wanting to make film. He went to film school. He's been wanting to do...
But this particular project, he had creative freedom, so it was good.
Yeah, man. And also, it's a proper short film with like blood and gore and like... But even what's even more powerful than that is that there's a couple 100,000 people who might watch it.
How many watched it?
It has like 23,000 views on YouTube, which is really crazy for us, for something that's 22 minutes long. Yeah. It's a big deal. And it has like 200 comments. Like I have some Hypercrush videos don't even have 200 comments. Well, no, that's not true.
So would this probably be your crowning achievement so far?
As like Patrick Ridge? Or like as me? No, I mean, Rage has 6 million views.
Rage?
One of my Hypercrush songs.
6 million?
Yeah. Oof. So I've been around the block. I mean, I have.
That was long ago?
I have 10 videos with over 1 million views on Hypercrush songs. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But we just put our new single out, Repeat It, only has 10,000 views. This already has more than that. So that's kind of an interesting thing to look at, you know? But we posted the video of her saying I was missing, and like immediately, like me and Veronica were at the pool at the Ace Hotel, and like I'm talking immediately the comments start coming in and the views start going, and it got 50,000 views in 1 hour.
The first,
her saying something's wrong
in 1 hour.
I was like literally like, it worked.
Yeah.
Now what?
Well, I was here, so my perspective was a little weird. Like, I could tell, but people were hitting me up, like, "What's up?" And I just kept saying, "I don't know."
Yeah,
I don't know,
because you didn't know.
Well, yeah.
Well, you didn't really actually know.
I didn't know 100%. Yeah, so that was okay to say.
Yeah. I wonder if we should go live right now.
I think we should.
Okay, but I can't like hold the camera.
Can't you just tripod it?
Yeah, so Rudi,
Tripod.
would you grab that tripod over there and or maybe you can hold it? I don't know what to do. I wish we had someone that could like hold this
I'll
for
hold
us.
it. People hate me. I'm down to do that.
Yeah, but we kind of want to talk to you, right?
No, yeah, we do want to talk to you. And thank you, Billy, for giving us your attention even though you're in a bad mood and maybe I don't know if you're I don't know if you're really interested in this, but thank you for pretending to at least be interested.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Okay, cool.
You can tell if I'm not interested.
Yeah, I know I can, but I feel like this is no, that's good. Bring it over. Oh, look at the first comment from Julie Ross. I love you guys. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. We need love right now because we're feeling a little bit. Lately, there's been, I guess, what you could call not so much love. But yeah, so we're talking about how this whole thing went down with the at Joshua Tree. So Rudi posted the video. And I saw
After instructed.
like yeah after I instructed her to post it, and then I saw something start to happen that was crazy. I couldn't believe how I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe him. Is Rudi leaving because she has a crush? No, look, Rudi's right here. Okay.
Am I leaving what?
We're doing a podcast with Rudi and Billy, and we're talking about like what we're just explaining the whole thing on the Learning to Lose podcast about how it all happened, how it all came together. It was like a loose plan that sort of became a real, and then once I posted that, it was like shit. Now I almost was like committed to it once I posted that. Will you press C1? Is it still recording?
Yeah. Still recording.
So just press C1 and then press it again. Like you're going to start it, you're going to start it, you're going to stop it and then start it. Yeah, so like so once we posted the video of Rudi saying there's been an accident, I was like stuck to this narrative. I couldn't like bail out, but there were a lot of people that were like upset, and they were saying like, "Oh, you know, this is fucked up, you guys."
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting food.
Oh, what are you ordering?
Just something from BJ's because I'm fucking hungry, doggy.
You are? So what'd you order?
Can I have one of your meals?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna order BJ's.
I mean, I think we probably have some left over from...
Last week,
Yeah.
dope ski. So what do you want? Like hairy armpits. Hairy.
So okay, so once Rudi posted the video saying there's been an accident, and I watched it get 50,000 views in 1 hour. I was like, oh, whoa, like we have to do this now.
Yeah.
Like we have to do it. And even though there were people, like I guess some people were calling the hospitals in Joshua Tree.
That was insane.
Yeah. So Serena, will you redo that reaction?
Is that right?
No, people were
Billy was
literally
like,
calling
"Oh my
the
God."
hospitals.
Yeah, so my editor, Serena, she texted me. She's like, yo, maybe you should like let them know. Like people are calling the hospital. Thank you so much. Someone just said they love the short film.
Dope.
And then you just have a lot of people talking about Biden or Trump or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Today's
Get
the big day.
out.
Yeah. Well, that's a big thing right now that's happening.
I've been told not to even go to work in Beverly Hills. It's all blocked. The police are there. That's all boarded up.
Right.
Are there going to be riots, you think?
That's what they
All right.
think.
So me and Veronica are at the Ace Hotel, and I'm like kind of tripping because I have people hitting me up like you know, Andy Horwitz hit me up, the producer of our show, one of the producers of our show. He's like, yo, bro, I don't know if this is real or not, but like, I hope you're okay. I didn't respond to him. I don't know. There's something about like being in it, like when it's about you, it was very nerve wracking and very stressful.
Oh yeah. I mean, the night of the release, I was just like, oh, I didn't want people to look at me. Like it's like I got here and I lost my phone. Mind you,
Will you go like this?
Like this?
Well, like just so I can, like that.
Mind you, I did not actually lose my phone. I fucking left it in my car and I didn't know where it was. And I was looking for it for 2 hours.
Wait, I want to expand on this a little bit. How you felt.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like,
oh no, dude, like you texted me, Billy.
Yeah.
Like you texted me and I had to like not respond to you.
Yeah.
And it was like weird. It was like, okay, I'm not responding to my sponsor or my mom or Andy or anyone.
Do you think that was too far?
For the sake of this art experiment.
Well, no, I think it was good because I felt like I was in a position of lying. So if you didn't respond, that means I can say I don't know.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was trying to do. And I was only trying to stick to the plan because this was a part of the art, this art. We're trying to make this art installation sort of, and you can say whatever, it's too early or you're pretentious, just say whatever you want, but I was trying to do something and we did it and we saw it through. And sometimes what?
The movie part was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, yeah, Veronica's in the background saying it was fun, but I mean, for me, it was fun, but like for me, like doing shit like this is like, I don't know. I don't know if I would say, I don't know if I use the word fun. Like, I think it was fun for her because she's not like as like responsible for making it.
Yeah. So
on the same.
Very relaxed on set. It was fun making it.
Yeah.
It was not till later that you were tripping.
What?
Veronica,
come on, dude. Just come back here and say what you're trying to say on the mic.
She's eating.
Yeah, but I felt really, really like not good. I couldn't sleep. It was like bad.
Like
bro.
about that part, or just the responsibility of putting good content once you put the first thing out.
Yeah,
or
all of it, but mostly like being afraid of people like
backlash.
Yeah, like hating me for scaring them.
Yeah. Well, that happens to you often, doesn't it? Not to this degree, but you're like, whoa, what did I put out there? Am I going to get shit for it? Like,
yeah.
A mild version was when you did that porn thing and people tripped.
What porn thing?
You went to the convention or something.
Well, no, yeah, but since then, yeah, we can take questions at the end. I mean, if you have, yeah, I mean, so. I mean, the white supremacy thing, the Aaron Levant rant, like the what I think about Trump. There's a lot of things that I've talked about recently that made me feel that way, but this one was like
it was an intensive.
Okay, so then we get home, and Wickham's like got the cut. He's watching the cut on the laptop on this big screen, and there's a lot of notes that we needed to do. So we did the notes all night, and then we posted it like 6, 7 a.m. And it was just a weird feeling posting it to YouTube. And
Okay, can I ask, why did you feel the way you did when you got back?
Well,
like you were scrambled, your brain, like you forgot your phone in the car, and you didn't want people to look at you. Why?
Well, it was the first time ever, I think. I've always been in theater and film and, but it was the first time that everyone's attention was actually on me. And when you truly have like a large volume of attention on you, I mean, it's realistically parts of it are going to be negative. Mm-hmm. There's no way that you're going to have 100% positive feedback. Like,
So you're saying you were afraid of people being mean and hating on you?
I wasn't afraid. It was happening. I was already, I had to take the lot of everything for listening, for fucking doing what my job is. There were hundreds of people being like, fuck you, you're suspect. Like, what did you do to Pat and Veronica? I called the hospital. Like, you're fucked up. I knew she was going to ruin their relationship. I knew she was going to hurt them. Like, and it's just like, dude, it's a script. And
so crazy. It's more than a script, though. It was kind of like an experiment.
yeah,
like
but it was an act. It was an act.
Yeah, no, I know that. But like the way you did it was, well, what would you call it? A human experiment. Like, let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, I was using the Meisner technique, which is the reality of doing and the ability to convey truth under imaginary circumstances.
Yeah.
So I was
Which
just,
you did very well at. I only saw the one clip, but some people said, oh, afterwards, after they found out, oh, she's such a bad actress. She looked like she was going to laugh. But that's part of being psycho.
Yeah,
right?
when you're
I thought it was good.
actually losing it.
Yeah, you
know,
go in
like,
and out of that weird shit.
I mean, and also there's a sense of shock when something really traumatic happens.
Yeah,
Speaking of like shock and trauma, like after shooting the film, like I had some icky like vibes on me. Like I did, you know, it was fun. I always wanted to play like a really screwed up character at least once, because that's generally not what I get cast as. But it's like I had to detox off of like, you know, walking around for 3 to 5 hours with fake blood all over me in like 60-degree weather out in the desert. It was cold. I didn't have any shoes on. My dress got all fucked up. I did it though because I wanted to do it. You know, like it was supposed to be that way.
Dude, there was a point where she was standing out. See, there's all these things that people that you don't realize. Like, it was cold. Mm-hmm. So she's standing outside. We couldn't even let her come in. She has blood all over her, fake blood all over her. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to like set up this next scene. And she's just outside in the freezing cold, just waiting.
And you couldn't put a blanket on her or anything because it would mess up the blood.
I mean, like, yeah.
No, it wasn't going to mess up the blood, but I would have ruined the blankets. And like Danielle at one point fucking brought a plastic bag to me and was like, "Do you want this plastic bag?" And I was like, "No, what am I going to do with that?"
So you had to suffer physically.
Yeah, but you know, it to be honest, getting
you know
cold.
what? I kind of want you to like have this right now.
Okay.
This is the real people.
All right. I mean, I'm not going to... Ah!
She caught it.
You just threw this at me.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Veronica. I love you.
They were in the top drawer.
So
You had to detox. Did you also have to detox from being that character too a little bit? Or
well, that's what I'm saying is like when you are hitting a dummy with a crowbar, like bludgeoning something or ripping Pat's hair out 5 to 6 times, or like
holy
jumping
shit, I gotta watch this.
Or jumping at Veronica with a fucking knife and pushing her onto the ground and like pretend, you know.
Hold on. Did you didn't see? So she goes, Danielle. She grabs Danielle.
you.
She goes, Danielle. And then Danielle falls and she fucking starts smashing her. And then and then when she's done, she has like blood on her face and she's like, "You should have stayed inside, Danielle."
You should have stayed inside, Danielle.
And like, but just like coming from like innocent Rudi, it was so
She's
fucking...
not so innocent, I don't think.
No,
It
she's
does.
not, but it was so funny. So what you want to try to do, Rudi, is like, you want to try to like flip it. If like we start talking, like try to flip it.
I'll
but
do
like,
my bestest.
Yeah, you don't need to. Just you can once in a while.
If you guys
But
end up talking predominantly.
I just wanted to say, it's good comments, right?
Yeah, someone like a couple minutes ago was like, when you have to do something like that, it does push your psyche to a different place.
Yeah, but I've just got a lot of people have been saying how great it was and how fun it was to watch and how awesome we are. And so I just want you to this is in live streams, you get like the real people.
That's more positive.
So
Yeah.
after this, can I watch
Negative.
it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
We should have like a little screening
Well, yeah. Why don't we just watch it real quick?
right
You
now.
mean right now?
Yeah, and then we can come back, and then you can ask more questions.
Okay.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
I thought we were kind of in the groove, but okay.
Damn, we just watched that real quick, huh?
It felt shorter than it actually is.
Well, I mean, it towards the end there, it really picks up quick, huh? It's like I'm dead, little shortsy, and then Veronica's dead, then or Danielle's dead, and then Veronica gets to die last. I think the highest comment on
There was no accident. There was a horror film. We're just going to clarify that really quick. There was no real accident, you guys. It was a horror film.
But Veronica, so the top comment on YouTube is Veronica even dies beautifully.
The one thing I thought about it is she should have not died so fast. Because when you stab somebody, it takes a while to kill them.
Yeah, they
and if she
bleed
would
out
have fought
slower.
and stuff, it would have just added a little bit. You can contribute,
It's just hard
yeah.
to make shit look real.
Like when you cut your throat,
No,
that
she's
happens
upstairs.
fast.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, what is Oleg doing? Sleeping in his room or?
Well, he left. Yeah, that's one thing that we didn't put enough. That's just a mistake that we made. I mean, there's a point in the short where he
She
goes.
does. She's a pretty. Veronica dies beautifully.
Yeah.
She does.
Well, there's a point in the thing where we're like, all right, see you, Oleg. Like he's leaving. Hey, Rami, come over here. But so yeah, any questions or?
Well, I didn't see her pulling your hair out.
What about the Russian part?
I thought that was cool. It added a little something.
I ask myself the same question all the time.
What is it?
Why do people love to hate me?
It's probably because you're sweet and cute. Yeah, that's probably why.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't spit any venom or anything. You aim to please.
We're gonna do this, okay? We're gonna give this shirt. We're gonna mail this shirt. They can't see it when you do that.
I know.
We're gonna mail this shirt to the highest gifter, donator. This is the shirt that we filmed. Well, actually, this here. Should we show it like close up?
This is the shirt that Pat gets his throat slit in.
Well, actually, it's the shirt I wore for Halloween. To be honest,
Oh, it's not the real one?
I don't know where that one is, but it's look. It's the Learning to Lose shirt in the movie. We're giving it away to the highest gifter.
The highest gifter.
I don't know if anyone even wants that. but-
Someone just said they'd give us $2 for it.
If that's the highest gifter, then I guess you got
I'm
it.
saying like, no, what I'm saying is whoever donates the most in this stream will get the shirt. Does that make sense, Rudi?
Yeah.
But I don't see anyone.
Wait, repeat what you just said?
Speaking of fans, TP Wood hit me up. Dude, he's awesome. He's like our podcast. He's our main dude. I'm going to send him a hat and a shirt.
Are there no donations going? Rudi?
Donations? On what am I... Where?
They're like little things that pop up.
Oh, someone just sent a gift.
Yeah, okay, so whoever donates the most gifts in this gets that shirt. Hold up the shirt again.
And a picture of Billy naked.
And apparently a picture of Billy naked.
I'm
But
just kidding.
that's optional.
I had plans with
Greg.
my daughter and I...
Hi, Greg.
flaked.
You really want the shirt? I'm sorry. Hey. No, you don't want the shirt, Greg? What? Hello from Mexico. That's That's far away.
I feel really bad because I flaked on my daughter this evening.
What'd you say?
I flaked on my little daughter this evening, and I feel really bad about it.
Why did you flake on your daughter?
She likes to play video games. It's her favorite thing. She's roped me into playing video games with her, which I don't like at all. But I told her I would play with her tonight remotely, and I flaked. I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, it was already late, and I came here.
Huh. We have someone sent us 47, 8, 9, 50, 51, 52.
Again, highest gifter gets the shirt in the movie.
Yeah!
It wasn't really in the movie, but
Stop telling.
no, it's my shirt. I wore it for Halloween.
He wore it to the Halloween party, but it's the same. It's the same.
Okay, so after we made this amazing film, well, actually, I will say this: the negativity and the hate, it's dying down. So it comes in way, and then the truth always comes to the top.
Totally.
Yeah.
That was the first thing you said.
Whoever
Yes, sir.
sends the most gifts gets this shirt.
So when you see those numbers, is that cents or dollars?
Cents. Or I don't know. It's not. It's it's some form of TikTok
Currency.
coin. Yeah, it's not.
This is weird.
They're giving us money, Rudy.
I know, but it's just a trip to fucking watch this.
Yeah, I just had. You know what I just had? A really cool thought in there about how Rudy. Just how I feel really good about you being here, and I know I've already told you this, but I just kind of thought about all the different things we're gonna do as me and Veronica, and learning to lose, and
Yeah.
and just how yesterday she just got the trash. She helped me so much by getting this trash removed. And it was just
Such a small thing.
yeah, but it's not, it's I don't know. It's just we're going to have this sober living that we're going to open. Mm-hmm. And you're sober.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just cool. I just feel I think the future is going to be.
Well, you really inspired me to get my fucking shit together, man, because up until 20 days ago, I was smoking a fuck ton of weed.
Yeah.
And ever since I stopped smoking it, Pat and Veronica and other people who knew me prior to when I quit are saying that I'm so much more present.
Oh my God. I really like this version of Rudy.
Yeah, it's better than...
You're more chill too, I feel in a way.
It's nice being able to remember where I put my fucking keys, and being able to tell you where you put your keys.
Yeah.
Instead of being haha, I don't know, I'm fucking high.
But also, Rudy was, when you first got sober, you were still kind of I don't know, whatever. You just keep getting better and better. And I'm sure there will be hard points.
So what I liked about the movie is you definitely used the sexy a little bit, which is good, and I like the little part where they spoke Russian because it just gives you a little extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Rudy really. Wickham really made Rudy look really crushed you. That scene of you on the bed is pretty fire. He knows what he's doing.
Can I see your vape, Billy?
I just stole it back from you. Give me a minute.
Okay. I'll give...
Talking. What was it like being sober?
Me? It's nice having my brain cells back. And
How'd you do it?
I went to a detox for 6 days, and no, it didn't get rid of all my cravings.
Here, let me speak on this a little bit.
Okay.
So, being sober and not stoned and not drinking is more difficult, yeah?
Not smoking is harder. Not smoking weed was harder than stopping.
Right, like your daily life now it's more challenging, right? You got to deal with emotions and thoughts and things like this.
Yeah.
Is that not true?
Well, because you don't have anything suppressing your true emotions anymore, so you have to feel things in their full fruition, which is really difficult when you've been living in like a suppressed state for like two or more years. Which
I'm saying that's what me and Pat have to deal with every day. Like it's the same. I mean, we have to deal with shit.
I cannot kick this financial fear thing. I just cannot kick it. It's just crazy.
So would you say that you're like being an alcoholic about finances?
I'm totally consumed by this number on OnlyFans because it's been like supporting all of this, and it's like dropping, and I don't want to just keep like promoting it constantly. It's just like I don't know what to do.
Someone just asked if you still want to drink.
No, now I want to just make.
No.
With my friends.
But I think the reaching out and maybe collaborating, bringing something new, exciting into it would be a good.
But you don't know.
I don't.
So someone just asked me how I met you, Pat.
You have no experience.
No, but it's an idea.
Yeah, but it's not going to attract. Like, here's the problem. The problem is not what you're making on the platform. It's how you're getting people to the platform. So when you have 1 million followers on Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube, you can say, hey, come check out my page. And they'll go and you'll be okay. But when you barely have 350,000 and you just got there and TikTok is like flagging all your promotional videos.
Detox.
And you're struggling and you got like one viral video that got a bunch of people there and now they're all leaving. It's just like we could make the best shit in the world and it would just still slowly drop. It's just...
Yeah, I guess that's probably the ups and downs, right?
Yeah, it's going to be ups and downs. And I think over time, everything will work out. But I'm just in fear because right now we're seeing... You know what's happening,
a big
right?
drop, you mean?
Well, like, so you know what happened with that video I did where I walked into the room and I told you and Danielle about my stepmom subscribing, right? Mm-hmm. Well, that video has 2.6 million views.
That was a good one, man.
Bro, like that shit, that video literally made us thousands of dollars. Just me being able to walk in and shoot that.
It was hilarious too. I
but
mean,
like, so what happened was all the people, if you want, you can just grab that. Just grab it. Yeah, there you go. Don't scare the little Rami. So
Pat's across from me.
So what happened was when that thing went viral, I saw
my ex.
We got a lot of followers. So here we are, we're 30 days later.
I'm 24.
Did you post it on TikTok?
Yeah.
And it didn't get flagged?
No. But the one I posted right before that, like with my stepmom, that got flagged. Why? Because I wrote OnlyFans in the caption.
That was his music mentor.
So, now I'm seeing like how many people just came to check it out for 30 days.
Well, I know one lady that I'm communicating with, my TikTok friend in Canada. She's a subscriber. So, I don't know. I just need to like put the fear away. Dude, just, fuck it and I don't know. Those are the most profound sayings. Just fuck it. Not like fuck it, but you know what I mean. You say it like just fuck it, dude. I'm living. That's what's important.
Where's DDA?
I'm living.
Here,
he hasn't been around, DDA.
Jump back in with us. You can let them. You don't need to answer all their questions.
I can't answer all of your questions because I'm doing a podcast.
But she's so amazing that she's trying to.
Yeah.
and she can't help herself.
Can Veronica speak Russian on OnlyFans? I think that's a rad idea.
Ooh, that is an idea.
That's sexy as all get out.
Yeah, that is.
That's what?
That's sexy as all get out.
But what's as all get out?
That's very sexy.
Very sexy.
But what is as all get out? I've never heard that before.
It's just.
It's
a
like
term.
sexier than everything. You know, like as all get out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. She's not really very like.
Not everyone.
That would be really hard for her.
Well,
She
she
doesn't
could
like
practice.
do that stuff.
You know what she should do is she should like hold a spatula naked and be like, say spatula in Russian and like smack it on her hand. Like whatever. What is spatula in Russian?
Not completely naked. It's better if you have the
Well,
tease.
just be careful what you're saying on TikTok, because what are we? How many are in there?
185.
So Rudi, can you here? Just hand me that
This?
the phone. She can't help herself.
I can't help myself. Here you go.
If she's
Here.
if Rudi is if Rudi has the phone in front of her, she's looking at it. She's reading the comments. She's
It's so fucked.
yeah. So Rudi has 20 days sober. And what are
Sorry, that
some of
was-
the things that your brain is telling you or doing that is, alcoholic or?
My brain is telling me that I'm way more. Well, let's talk about ego really quick, because my alcoholic ego is fucking out of control. Like, I think everyone's out to get me. Like, the smallest things fucking make me crazy. And then I'll play it on a loop thousands of times. Like, if someone says something fucked up, I sit there and I read it again and again and again and again in my head. Not like, mind you, I don't open my phone and look at it again and again and again. But once I've seen it, I can't fucking unsee it.
Yeah.
And also, after quitting smoking weed, like my oral fixation with like tobacco and like, that's kind of fucked up right now. And then as soon as I got sober, I was like, where's Reed? Where did he go? Like, it was rough. I kept replaying all the positives in my head instead of the negative things that like brought it to a close. Mm-hmm. And I really should have, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Like, I can't change what I was feeling, but I think it was necessary for me to obsess about how I fucked up in order for me to detox it out of my system. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So can I get a little bit into what makes Rudi? Because I'm curious about that a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
So Rudi's 24 years old. Mm-hmm. Typically, a girl who's 24 years old, you don't jive that well when you're in your 30s or 40s. Me, I'm 50. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you can have kind of a fun, but you can kind of jive with Rudi.
I know, it's really kind of crazy. I mean, sometimes her youngness shows, and I'm like, here we go.
You're like, shut up.
Yeah, but then, I mean, if I just think that's why I just think humility is such an amazing quality for all of us to have, especially young kids, like
young addicts.
That's true. Yeah. And so why do you have that quality? Is it because of the trauma and shit you've been through in your life, or do you make an effort? But
Rudi also has like a lot of knowledge on a lot of. I mean, she basically. Sorry, but what were you saying? You were asking why she has humility?
Yeah, because that's my therapist just told me this. She said, the reason you are, I don't know, special. She didn't say special, but what makes you the person you are is humility. And you've said that a lot too. And so I started thinking about humility and the quality of humility and how I make a real effort to do that. And I have since I was a kid, because I was, kind of picked on, and, I came from a fucked up place. And the last thing I ever want to do to anybody, no matter how fucking weird they are or fucked up, is hurt them. Right. And so I try to not spit venom, even though my first thought is always, fuck you, fuck off,
Hey, a new 3? Yeah, email me if you want to work for us or intern for us a new 3, or message me on Instagram.
So Rudi, I'm wondering if you make an effort, or is that just a natural occurrence for you, or what?
Well, I think anyone who has been through a certain degree of trauma, like, you learn to not get too big for your britches. You know what I mean? Like, I try my best to keep my ego in check, because anytime I don't, life literally slaps me down.
Fucking knock you down, yeah.
It's like, hey, get your fucking ass where it should be, and I...
Like, for an example, Wickham does not have it, right? I'm not talking shit, but a lot of people don't have that, because I think his parents probably loved on him, and he thinks he's special.
Someone just wrote protect Rudi. So wait, what do you mean Wickham doesn't have what?
The humility thing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean...
And neither does Troy, and neither does... I mean, most people don't.
Well, no, Wickham has it a little bit,
but it's coming along.
Yeah,
because he gets all high and mighty, and then he gets his shit knocked down.
He
right?
has to. He needs that.
But what I'm talking about is not the individuals. I'm talking about how do people acquire this. Like you just said, I think it's one of the most valuable qualities.
Yeah.
That's why I like Rudi. It's not because she's cute or smart. It's because she's sweet and humble.
Yeah.
I mean, it's another generational thing. I think that a lot of people that are my age, and also that come from like this period, this time period where we get instant gratification and instant validation, like, it's really easy to get out of line, and I have to remind myself consistently, because Pat and Veronica and you and Martha and Danielle, everyone is making me feel valued and appreciated.
Martha?
Well, yeah, Martha, because she helped me out with finding a place to be, it's just everyone is lending
People recognize that quality and they try to help you.
Yes, but
I have the same experience.
Is that you can accept it and still maintain your humility.
Let me see the shirt.
You can accept it and still maintain your humility, or you can accept it and be like, oh, well, I'm getting this because I'm special.
Right.
And that you shouldn't do that, because if you do, then your ego gets out of control, and then you start expecting people to do things for you.
Expectations, and I start getting an attitude.
Oh, same. And then when you don't get what you want, you're fucking an asshole about it. You just have to consistently...
Just makes me think of Charlie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know him, but I know of him.
I don't really know him either.
And I would throw hands at that motherfucker.
Well, tell him what happened the other day.
Well, it was the day after the movie.
She ran into him at fucking...
It was the day after the movie, or the day, or 2 days after the movie. No, it was Halloween. It was the day after Halloween. And I went to Agora Deli because I really wanted Eggs Benedict. That's my fucking...
I used to love that.
That's my shit. And they sat me at a table, and then Pat called me. And
you were by yourself?
I was by myself because I I just wanted Eggs Benedict. I was just like, fuck
I get it.
Fuck it. I'm going to go get it. And I got sat at a table outside, and no lie, like one table away was
The
Kelly,
Placentias.
Kelly and her husband and Charlie. And I didn't know that was him, though. I didn't completely understand, like...
Charlie's my cousin who just like ran someone over.
Yeah.
In the car, basically. Billy, will you do me a favor? Will you check and see if that's still recording, or will you just press record again on it?
And
do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know how to do it now, right?
So anyway, they were getting up to leave, and I was debating on whether or not I wanted to say anything. And then when they were leaving, I waved at Kelly's husband, and then I was like, Pat's going to be here in a minute. And then Charlie said, oh, I don't want to run into that fucking guy. And I gave him a face like, who the fuck are you? Like, who are you? It was not... He's got bad vibes. You want to talk about negative vibes. That's, you know?
Yeah.
But that gets back to the humility thing. Like, people who lack that empathy.
Yeah, and it's hard to have empathy for him, for me, but I was just thinking about that today. The poor guy has just went through some trauma. I mean, if you run over a dude and put him in a coma, that's got to be traumatic. Mm-hmm. Right?
Well, I mean, but
does he even have remorse?
I think so. He's not a monster. He's just got an ego problem. You know? So he's going through some shit, and he's facing jail time, and he's got a lot.
I wouldn't be able to fucking go sit at Agora Deli in the sunshine with my family and then have the balls to turn around and say, oh, I don't want to see that fucking guy about Pat. Like, that's just...
Well, but like you're like...
If I hit someone with a car...
No, you're like wearing the shirt and like she's saying it to like... You know, he was saying it to her. Like, she's like obviously my friend and works with me. Like,
Yeah.
Back to the humility thing, it makes me think of learning to lose.
Yeah.
Like when you learn to lose, when you lose, that's where you gain this humility quality. That's why alcoholics, it's like essential for them to get sober. They have to be humble enough to look at themselves and see that they're insane.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, and like they're just going to continue to do the same thing over and over again unless they change. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I felt like we were kind of in a groove before we watched the show, and now everyone's on their phones. And do we want to keep going here?
I don't know. We're good. Thanks for listening, guys. I got too much on my mind, and we talked about the short, and we talked about a lot.
Yeah, I think we touched...
I mean, to be honest with you, I think a lot of our episodes are too long. I think an hour is a really good... It's like a lot. That's like almost too long.
This one's about ego and humility. Like,
I mean, it's been an hour. We've been talking for over an hour.
Yeah, but was all of it on here, or was 30 minutes of it watching the video?
Well, us watching the video, it was just I paused that.
Well, here, let's just do this real quick. Rudy, is there anything that you want to address? Anything on your mind a lot that you'd like to...
Gratitude. I am so grateful. And I think that has... You know, that's a good way to stay humble instead of like expecting and thinking that you deserve the treatment that you're getting. Just reminding yourself that you should have...
Thank you for reminding me right now, because that is a practice that I try to do. I haven't done that today.
Nothing but gratitude for Pat, for Billy, for Veronica. Like, I feel nothing but love and gratitude for them, because they have really, really... You've really helped me, you know, heal my life.
Yeah, it's got, and you're helping us a lot. Like I'm so grateful too for you. And I mean, look at this, everything. I can't believe that I would spend like the better part of my day, like worrying.
It's almost sinful when I think about it, like how good life is. And then we're just stuck in our little, what do they call that?
The hamster wheel.
The hamster wheel of hell. Like, you know,
I got it like right now. I got it bad, man.
Snap out.
I got it real bad right now because I'm just watching the numbers go down. So that you can imagine how scary that is for me.
Well, I went to Fear for You. You want to hear how I went to Fear for You?
Yeah.
So you got Rudi and Wickham on board right now, and it's kind of a cool little team, right?
Yeah.
When is it going to end? When is somebody going to flip out or walk away, right?
Well, I mean, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I know.
That's like not.
That's just what I thought.
So here's the thing. That would suck, but like the thing I'm worried about is not having money to even pay them. Okay, that ends it all.
How do we make more money?
Do we need to do?
Dude, we gotta put it out there. If we have followers and they like our content, we gotta make it easy, not Cash App.
But she's
Venmo. Just make it easy. Venmo, boom, boom, boom. Cash App. I don't even have Cash App. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, but you're like, okay, so because you don't have it, you think that's...
I think that Venmo's easy.
Cash App's just as easy.
Is it? Okay.
If not easier.
Okay. Well, hey, somebody give us some fucking money so we can keep doing this shit.
Well, we actually have a way for people to donate on the podcast. But nothing sells like...
We could do the beanies. I think those would sell. But you don't make money off merch, huh? Not really. At some point you might.
I also wanted to talk about how we met.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was asking me about that on the live stream. But I met Pat through my ex. I think it was either at...
Which is actually kind of crazy. Like, Reed is great, and I just, like, feel kind of, like... I'm just, like, wondering, like, how he must feel right now.
Have you spoke to him at all?
Like, she is just, like... She came back into my life, and she's, like, the star of our whole life right now. It's kind of weird. And he's probably like, what's going on? Like, I can't even imagine. But I mean, bro, like, I've been trying to get him to come over here for months, like before you even showed up. And then you hit him up and he's just like not being nice. Like, so it's like,
he doesn't want anything to do with us because I think it has to do with the sobriety thing. And also it has to do with guilt and shame. And
I don't know. Let's not go there. All I'm saying is that, like, sometimes I wonder
the same shit.
what he might be like thinking about.
Is he your boy or who?
Yeah,
I don't know him.
I think you might. He was sober for a while. He went to... I used to go to this meeting in Agora, like, with, like, these guys, and that's how I met him. It's like a smaller... It was like a smaller meeting.
You know what's funny, Pat, is that, like, hearing you talk, like, positively about, like, who he is as a person, it makes me miss him so much. Like, I try my best, you know, to just not really...
Yeah.
But hearing how you talk about him just makes me remember, like...
Well, I didn't really say anything about him.
Well, you said he's a great man.
I don't know if I said that, but I will.
Yes, you did say that.
You said he's your boy.
I will say that. I will say, like, yeah, he was awesome. Like, we would talk about, like, he loved movies like the way I love movies. You know, he's one of the few people that I could, like, watch a random movie with and know that the person is, like, as into it as I am. And then music and... Yeah, he was a really ill... I'm, like, speaking about him as if he's, like, dead.
I mean...
No,
dead
but
to me.
I really hope that we can all have a relationship again. I really hope he listens to this.
I wish we could all have a relationship again. All
like
of
we
us.
love that guy. Straight up.
I love him.
Do you think that you could be like friends with him again?
I mean, I'd love to. I've tried multiple times to.
No. That's not what I asked you.
Yes, I could.
I don't think you could. You like want to be back with him.
No.
Right.
I feel bad for him now.
Right.
Does that make sense? I feel.
So you could just be his friend.
Totally.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is I don't think,
Yeah.
you know.
So, Rudi, Reed, oh yeah, I remember one day Reed was over here with Rudi and she was like this young, like cool, like cute girl, and she started talking about a diamond cutter.
I was in the interview process for Harry Winston. I was designing engagement rings on Rhino CAD CAM software.
So I heard her say that, and I was like, okay, what's up? You want to talk about like Rhino software? You're doing shit with like software on computers, like.
He was like, "Do you think you could edit?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I think that I could learn it."
Oh, so this is before you worked for him.
Yeah.
What were you doing here?
I was just here with Reed.
That's what I was saying. She was.
Oh,
here.
you were with Reed?
Yeah, we were dating. I met Pat through Reed.
Oh, okay. I didn't make it real clear.
Yeah,
real clear.
so Reed came over. He brought his girlfriend over. And I was
Okay,
like,
okay.
wow, like this girl's like seems pretty chill. And I'm like looking for, I don't know. There's something about young people that I'm attracted to. Like I want young blood around, but not because they're like very like just like woke to like this, and this is the future. Like here, I want to show him this thing that Wickham made, the simping one.
Oh, Jesus.
Just because it's like exactly why. This is exactly why. I want Wickham around. Go back so you can start it from the beginning.
I don't know how to go back.
Just swipe up and then swipe down. Just you read what it says. You read? Are you reading it? So like I'm showing.
What is simp?
I'm showing Billy like a simple like a pussy whipped guy that does whatever the girl says. Did you read what?
Sort of. Sorry, I can't focus.
Well, I mean, can you just? I mean, it's not that hard. It's like
It is right now.
It's a TikTok video. So in the TikTok video, Rudy's saying to Wickham like, "I don't feel like I'm important," or something, and instead of writing, "Oh, you're important," he writes, "Yeah, I feel you." Like, be careful how loud you get in the mic, but.
Sorry.
So, like, basically, a simp is like a guy that just says whatever the girl wants to hear to get her.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
No,
I mean,
it
so he didn't even, you're not, like, he just doesn't get, you're not watching the video.
I know.
So, like, watch the video.
Well, you know what? He's so woke that I can't even
I
understand
know, but
it.
I'm trying to get you on the level right now, bro. So, what was he about to write?
I think you're important.
And then he erased it. And what
Yeah.
did he write?
I'm waiting for it. Nothing. Oh,
Unbelievable.
yeah, I feel you.
So that's it. Instead of like
Validating my emotions.
Yeah,
He,
instead of like validating her emotions and saying you're important, he just wrote, "Yeah, I feel you," like to play the cool guy.
Oh, I see.
So simping,
I don't do that.
I know, but it's a joke.
I know. I get it. I get it.
So he's
I understand.
Right. I know you do. And it's he's making a video about like what
it's dope.
You get it. Like, so that's the kind of thing that Wickham, and he put the little guy up here, and it's a song, and it's the whole thing, you know? So simp, and that's the thing, is like simp is a thing you don't even know what that means. That's how high level the shit is right now on the internet. Like, you don't even...
There's a lot of little abbreviations they use. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, okay, so a simp is an abbreviation for simple. Mm-hmm. Like a simple, you know, like a simpleton, like a guy that he's just pussy whipped.
Yeah, like Angela's guy in Canada.
He's probably a super simp.
Well, he's not even pussy whipped. He's just whipped.
No, he's a simp. He's probably doing whatever she wants him to do.
Yeah.
She's saying whatever she wants him to say. He's doing whatever to get her to be into him. Mm-hmm. Right. And it's all bullshit. And so, but like the way they understand all this shit is something I want around me. You know, I don't need like the dude that's like, you know, my age, who's like not, you know,
you
paying
can't
attention.
teach an old dog new tricks. That's like one of those things.
Youth is nice in a lot of ways and annoying in a lot of ways.
It's true. It's true. Speaking of Wickham, like the other day, we made a TikTok together talking about, would you hang out with yourself if you weren't you? Like, if you had a clone, would you hang out with yourself? And he was like, yeah, I would hang out with myself. Like, I think I'm dope. And I was like, I would get so fucking irritated with myself.
I was just thinking I would just be so bored.
Well, then what does that tell you about you, Billy? Do you think you need to be more exciting so you would...
I've always been an issue about being outgoing. I'm totally introverted,
That's so
extremely.
Funny, because I would be immediately in competition with myself.
It's funny how everyone has a different answer.
Yeah, like I would be like, shut up, fool. Like, I would hate myself. I would be like, fuck that fool. I'm trying to be that fool.
That's burnt.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
Like, I would be like, this fool's like annoying and loud and like
that's how
all
I feel
like
about
in the
me.
center of his attention. Like, wow, that's interesting.
Right?
I like that because it helps you see where you like that tells me that I need to be like less.
And I need to be more.
Yeah.
I need to be less.
But you've actually, I'm proud of you for noticing that. And I also am like noticing that you have been, and that's part of what's been, like today, like when you called me, I was excited to hear from you, and I was like, but yeah, I just want to be honest with you. Like, there are times where I think I'm not sure what's motivating you to do this, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing that motivates me when I do it. It's like an insecurity thing, and I feel like I have to keep talking myself into the hole rather than just letting it.
I don't always have to have something to say.
Right.
And I'm learning that. Yeah. You know, and in the past, I talked way too much.
I think that's some people's default. I think when you're uncomfortable or something, you talk. I have a friend who does that.
Well, also because I'm not drinking anymore. It is a default because I'm not using the medicine anymore. Whereas like when I was getting drunk and high, I'd fucking be completely content with sitting alone on the couch, watching American Dad.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
but
now you're
anything.
uncomfortable, so you
like,
talk.
I've seen Rudi so high that she like wasn't like, she literally said like nothing and just like would like chuckle like for like a second. We're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Now when we watch a movie, if she's seen it, like she's like reciting.
Oh yeah, that's what
whole
we
movie.
watched a movie last night, and she's reciting the movie.
Yeah. What movie?
Caroline.
Coraline.
Coraline.
It's a Leica film.
Wait, you went home and Billy was awake, and you guys watched the movie? I love that. Coraline.
Das Vidania, Coraline.
It's a what now?
It's a Laika
obvious.
film.
Laika?
Laika. That's like Kubo and the 2-string guitar, 9.
9's good. I don't know if you guys will like this, but I like that movie.
It's supposed to be like a dystopian society type.
It's a post-apocalyptic. Dude, I like it so much I would watch it again.
Can we watch 9 like right now?
Sure.
But like, can you not?
I don't know that film. I've never seen it, so I
Okay.
can't recite it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry that really disappoints you.
No, I want to make original content with you where you're the one doing your lines. And I also want to make original content with you where you're like singing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hear you do other people's singing and their lines. I want to watch them do it.
Will do.
Does that make sense?
It does. I mean, I can totally understand how my movie manic mania can like fucking irritate people.
But I also like just think it's so cool though that she, first of all, that she can do that and that she does do that. And also what's even cooler than that is that she can hear people like give her like feedback and she can like hear it and like take it in and not be like,
Again, that's humility.
that's so,
Instead of defending
I don't
yourself.
think you realize how hard that is for most people to do.
I just want to be a decent person. Like at the end of the day, I just want to be happy and I just want to be a decent person. My mania does not
Like
serve
Lonnie,
me.
the girl that just moved in with us, who's now gone. Like you can't tell her anything
Ever?
about any, like I've tried to like give her. She will not hear. She'll immediately like cave or break down and start crying, or like turn it right back around on you.
victim.
Or turn it right back around on you and say like, well, you do that. And it's like, you know what? I want to make a rule in my relationship with Veronica that if either of us ever pull the other up on something, we're not allowed to say, well, you do it too.
Well, yeah, no, that's
Right.
a cop out. It's such a fucking
But a lot of times it's true.
No, it's true, but it's still a cop out.
Yeah.
Because you're not hearing what the person's
Yeah.
saying.
Like it happens to me every time I say something to Veronica. She's like, well, what about you? And I'm just like, done with that shit, because like if she pulls me up on something, I feel like I don't do that. That's not my immediate go-to.
Yeah,
I want to look at what she's saying.
Relationships.
you know, that sort of shit makes me happy. I'm single.
All right, let's
Yeah.
watch 9.
Let's watch
Okay.
9.
All right, bye guys.